Hello, welcome to Old Nerd Watches Krod Mandoon and the Flaming Sword of Fire. I had heard of this briefly not long ago. Within the last couple of years, it was the first time I can remember hearing about this, but I must have heard about it at some other point because this is an early performance by Kevin Hart. And this came out in 2009, 2008, somewhere. This says 2010. I think in some of the special features on the disc, it talks about it coming out in 2009, though, so I might be wrong. But so it's an early version of Kevin Hart, or an early appearance. And I want to say I must have heard about it, but I don't recall. And I don't even remember how I heard about the show within the last few years. I don't remember where I saw it, or maybe I just saw it in the store, actually. I don't know. I didn't really watch TV, so I knew about Comedy Central, but I never really watched it, so I didn't know what was going on there. And also, this is kind of some kind of weird BBC co-production with Comedy Central or something like that. It was filmed in Hungary, and I think like mostly BBC actors and filmmakers were the ones working on it, producing it. So, yeah, I never really heard of this. When I did, it sounded interesting. A raunchy Comedy Central sword and sandal fantasy comedy show. What is it? It's only 4 episodes, and each episode's like almost an hour long. So it's kind of like it's a little bit episodic, but it's just more like a big long movie chopped up kind of. It's a roving band of rebels led by Krod Mandoon, and this is his little posse here. His girlfriend, but not really his girlfriend, who's like a pagan warrior. Kevin Hart is his warlock or his magician, his Merlin, basically. Then this fellow back here, I forget what his name is, but he is kind of like a Shrek character. He's kind of like a troll. His species has a name in here, and I can't remember what it was. And this is his leaders from the rebellion. This is his boyfriend that he met in prison. So the Empire arrests the leader of the rebels. This guy's Krod Mandoon's general in the rebellion, gets arrested, thrown into this guy's dungeon, and while he's in there for 2 weeks, even though he's married and has children, he meets I can't remember his name now either, but he's another prisoner, and they're gay, and they have a gay relationship. So this show is really raunchy. There's a lot of gay humor in it. There's a lot of it's. I think I would say that 75% of the jokes in this and the humor in this is like, raunchy sex humor. And it is actually kind of funny in spots. It's not really hilarious. One of the things that's great about it is the performance of the villain. This guy, what is his name? I can't remember his name. I don't know any of the cast except for Kevin Hart. He's the only one that I recognize. And like I said, I believe they're all, from England. They're all BBC people. And and even the lead actor, his name's Sean, but I can't. He speaks with an American accent in this, but then apparently he's from England, because in behind the scenes features on the DVD, he has an English accent. So I don't know, it's kind of funny. But everybody is really good as far as acting goes, and playing their character. That makes the show pretty entertaining, just because they're very good character actors, everyone involved. But the villain and his what do you call them? Just the doting aide to the evil villain. That's his character, and their relationship is funny too. And they're both great actors, and they're fun to watch. Everybody in here is fun to watch. This how many hours, or how long is this? Where does it tell us how many minutes it is? Maybe it doesn't say down here. It must, but I just can't see it. Yeah, it's only maybe a couple hours long. See, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. Is that right? Is that all of them? That's probably all of them. It's really too short, really. It would have been cool if they did some more of it, but it must not have done real well. But it definitely has a cult following because it got this DVD release with a modest amount of cool behind the scenes or special features on the disc. Looks like they had a lot of fun making it. Here's my receipt. Let's review the receipt because I just bought this. When was it? 1/19. So I bought this a year ago. I bought it in Erie at a store called The Exchange, where you can trade in your old DVDs for credit towards all their used selections that they have. So I got this, and I got an anime miniseries called Clockwork Planet. That was $20. This was only $8. Really nice condition for used. Like the prices there are a little bit high, but they're not really exorbitant terrible. I've seen places price their stuff a lot higher than the Exchange does. So $8 for this is pretty good, especially since it's basically a television miniseries. Very fun, very good times were had watching this. I'll probably keep this, and I might sell it, but I'll probably keep it in my collection because I wouldn't mind watching this again. I was watching an episode or two while my wife was kind of running around behind me doing stuff around the house. And a couple of times I kind of cringed if she was nearby and they were doing something. Yeah, you know, one of the gay jokes, and the many gay jokes in here that would pop up. Like if my wife was nearby when some of those happened, I would cringe a little bit. It was like, I bet she thinks this is just fantastic television I'm consuming here and putting into my mind. But it's fun show. If you got a little bit of a warped sense of humor and you're an old nerd like me, you'd probably enjoy it. The humor's good. You know, it's not the politically correct humor, the sanitized humor of modern television. So it's really good. Anyway, comment down below if you've watched this before. I do another video series on this channel where I'm reading my Marvel comics in order. Starting in 1974 is the earliest issues of my Captain America. So I'm reading the comics in publishing date order and doing a video on each one. So if that sounds cool, please subscribe. You got any other movie geeks, old nerd movie geeks, share this video with them. Drop me a comment and a like. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.